Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Tasneem. I'm the senior manager at 98 percentile in the HR department. And today we did a wonderful drive with XLR. It was amazing right from the very beginning, from the very first day when I got in touch with them till today. I think it was an extremely smooth journey with them. There were multiple follow-ups done by the representatives in order to check that we would be, what time we would be coming, how many people would be coming, what vehicle we would get. To that extent, they were so precise in giving all the information to us. It was extremely great to get associated with them and have a drive at XLR campus. So we are very, very happy that we got a chance to do this. Now, coming to the students, what XLR had, I think they were extremely enthusiastic. They were well prepared. They were aware of what they are coming for. I think there was some back-end preparation which they did that was commendable. They also were very confident and they were open to any kind of thing we were asking them to do. That was I think the best part. Now, I really hope we have a very, very fruitful association with each one of them and XLR in future. We are really looking forward to have many more drives like this.
Hi everyone, my name is Prachi Sharma and I'm the Senior Project Manager for IT Department at 90th percentile. So today we were here for this IT bootcamp, right, this technical drive and at XLR. So it was a great experience and I would feel that the students, they are the freshers, right, but it doesn't seem like that. So if I talk about their technical and cognitive ability, they all seems pretty good in that and that's what I felt. And I guess they have been taught pretty well at XLR, so that's how they have performed good in their aptitude and the technical tests. So I wish them all the best and it was a very great experience over here.
Technology Consulting Manager from 98th percentile. We visited XLR for the campus placement drive and it went very well today. Miss Ambika, Miss Pragati, everyone received us greatly here and we had a lot of enjoyable time here. The students even had great experience with us. They were interactive, they had good aptitude and all the technological skills they showed. I think they were all well and we really appreciate their time that they spared to us, and I think we will be doing a great job. We are expecting a lot of people to be hired from them. Let's see. It was a great experience altogether.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
From entering into the cyber tower to exiting out of this tower, the XLR team has been received me with such a care and pleasure.
I am the part of this XLR since 4 months. From the third month itself, they have conducted the placement sessions from the third month itself, and this is the fourth month, and this is the 98th percentile is one of the placement drive I have attended so far, and attending to this drive is such a good experience for me. All the HRs and the team made us feel very comfortable and confident.
XLR helped me a lot and I experienced a lot of things today. So I'm really hope to be placed in that company. I'm confident about that. Thank you.
This was my first association with XLR. I had got a call from Miss Shubha and we fixed a drive here. Today when we came here, I was not expecting much, but the hospitality was too good, staff is quite cooperative, and it's like a happy-go-lucky kind of a environment here when it comes to XLR people. When it comes to candidates, yeah, we have got few candidates and they are all agreeing to all our terms and conditions, and I hope they join the organization and work for us, and I'm expecting long-term association with XLR people with more recruitments or more collaborations with them.
XLR has been a good partner for us because we found some of the candidates were excellent, and we wanted people with good business experience, not only just the Java or whatever full stack development or whatever they were being trained on. They were also people with a good background knowledge and whom we have really shortlisted, and we assume that they are going to make a good career in BusyBrains.
XLR arranged our placements for the BusyBrains company. I felt good. I hope that it will be positive for us and change our lives in IT sector. So thank you, XLR.
Hi, my name is Revant. I joined XLR's course of data analytics. While the course was going through, the faculty were very good. They were guiding us really well and they were providing in-depth insights of the industry. We were taught the latest things, we were taught what the industry needs, and after that, post completion of my course, we were going through a live project where we were facing real-time scenarios and we were encountering all those scenarios which we would be encountering in a job. We completed the project and we got through a certification which stated that we got a data analytics certification from XLR, and after that we were placed in mock interviews, and they also gave us how the interviews are and how tough they are. The interviews were really good, and post completion of the mock interview they started placement drives. Today is my first placement drive in a company called Busy Brain. I really want to thank XLR for providing me this opportunity, and I'm really hoping to see much more opportunities in the future. Thank you, XLR.
When I came into XLR, the learning experience was very good. Today there was the interview session from Busy Brain's company. The interview session went extremely well. I got to learn many new things. Thank you, XLR.
My name is Almas. So I'm here to do a campus drive. I'm coming from a company called Dotline. I deal with HR and operations, and unexpectedly I got a call from Ashwin sir. So he was saying about XLR solutions and the way he approached us, saying that the candidates will be trained as per our requirements. So digital marketing was the immediate requirement. We have gone through the interview process. It was quite excited to see good number of talent pools in XLR. We could shortlist couple of them, and we have given some placements as well, even both for the full-time as well as internship. So overall our experience with XLR is nice, and we look forward for a long-term relationship with XLR and the excited team. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Rupesh, and I work with Dotline as a performance marketeer, and I've got about like 15 plus years of experience. So today I happen to come here for the placement drive. Rightfully matched few profiles based on the requirement that we had. I'm so happy that XLR did a great job in terms of getting the pool of talents out and training them, and lucky that we are here so that we got the right match and we were able to get it. And thank you so much, XLR. Thank you.
So hello guys, myself Mohammad Tarheeb. I am a graduate from aviation background, and then I thought of doing my course in digital marketing. So then XLR was the best opportunity for me. I took out digital marketing from them, and then I enhanced my skills in digital marketing. They offered me a campus drive in a company called Dotline. They gave us 3 days of good session for student development program, wherein they gave us a good opportunity of learning whatever the skills is required for the interview, for us to enhance our skills and then perform well in interview. So yeah, after the interview went well and I have got selected in Dotline Designs right now, and I am excited for the opportunity coming up.
Hi, I am Pinky. I did my MBA in HR. How I got to know about this institute is through Google. And then we got a wonderful trainer whose name is Azhar. He used to give theoretical ideas, and for this interview, we had a prior 3-day session for just brushing up all the requirements needed to attend the interview, which is again a wonderful thing from XLR team. So I had a good experience in attending the interview session for Dotline company. Thank you.
My name is Rahul Ulkar. I'm been working as a senior architect in UX systems. So today we are here at XLR Systems for the placement drive, and I really appreciate the placement services that the team that I actually met. We really got a good service and hospitality service. Actually, the way they actually welcome is really fantastic, and I love. This is actually one of the best experience that I have ever. And and about the student quality, today we had interviews with almost like 25 to 30 students, but the candidates are really good. I mean, with respect to knowledge, with respect to communication, I mean, they are much more familiar about the technologies. Most of the interviews we had in Java, and the students are really fantastic. Thank you.
I'm Hariprasad Bhughate. So today we have come here on the behalf of UX Systems, and so we are conducting a drive at XLR. The students here, they are also, we found them very confident. Thank you.
Hello everyone. My name is Mayuri Pimple. I have completed my full stack development course from the XLR EdTech Private Limited. The XLR is doing the fantastic job. The XLR placement team is doing the excellent work, and they are also providing the SDP session that boost our confidence at the next level. I would like to thank the whole training and placement team of the XLR for arranging the drive at the XLR Pune office. Thank you. The training provided by the XLR was very fantastic. The placement was provided are also good. There are the various SDP sessions was conducted at XLR office, so that student can enhance their skill and knowledge and crack the interview and boost our knowledge to the next level.
The training provided by XLR is flawless. They provide good placement support. They doing SDP sessions regularly to boost our confidence to the next level. I would like to thank whole XLR team to arrange the campus drive at Pune office.
Hi, myself Sudhakar. I came from People Link Unified Communications, and there I am working as a head for the marketing department. Today we visited this XLR for campus placement drive. So we are happy that we came here to XLR, and whoever we interviewed today, we are very much happy because they have very good knowledge, not only theory, and we can see they have like a good practical knowledge also. They are providing very good strong foundation for the candidates. So we are planning to hire more people from XLR.
Hi, myself Mohammad Khalib, and I'm from People Link. Like I'm a digital marketer of the People Link. We came for the XLR to take an interviews of the SEO and other like digital marketing interviews process. So about the XLR candidates, the profiles, like we got shortlisted. Like if they have a good knowledge on the digital marketing. So apart from digital marketing, they have on marketing other activities like customer support wise or any other like so here we got a like, good candidates. So more on more SEO part or the social media marketing or the PPC. So like the interview process like was good, and we actually got a good candidates here. So we have taken like more and more candidates from the XLR.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mohammad Siddiq, and I've done my digital marketing course from XLR Solutions, the best learning platform for digital marketing. It's XLR Solutions. What specialized solutions what I have studied in XLR is SMM.
Okay, welcome to this 12th day, guys. So we've got only 3 more days of the program. Anyone having any doubts, queries, questions? Now, today only I saw there is one person with Redmi 8A, one person with Redmi 9A, is it? Okay. So everyone's here? Okay, anyone tried whatever we've learned yesterday? Did you try or go through what we have learned? How many of you are confident on DAX? I think we started with very simple DAX formulas, right? Anyone having any questions? No? Okay. So today we will continue with DAX and we will try to create the dashboard which we created with Excel. Okay? Make sense? Okay, so someone wants something to be clarified. Calculated okay, so there are 2 measures. Please remember, one is called as a measure, another was called as a calculated column. Third was when we created a measure using the expression calculate, right? I think you're asking about when we used calculate. Okay, right? So I think that's what you're asking, right? So what happened when we did calculate, guys? What did we do? One second, let me just open. So if you remember, we had measures, right? In measure, we simply write these expressions where we are either going to take the column from the fact table or we are going to get it from the dimension related dimensions, correct? So generally, when you create a filter or we create a slicer, you will find that it will respond to our fact table. That is what we saw yesterday, right? Correct? We remember? Yeah. So let me share my window so that it's clear. Okay, so you can see my screen, everyone, right? So this is what you're talking about. Yesterday, what did we create? We created some formulas. So I can go to this table. We created these in these order sheets, right? So we have some of these formulas. So let's understand which are the ones which I had calculate. You can see that returned line items has this calculate. Okay. What does it say? It says that calculate count of order sheet row ID when the returned, so the corresponding returned, so it is linked to the returns table, right? It is having this returns table. So using the order ID, we have connected this. So the returns of the returned is equal to yes. That means if it features in the returns table, I will count the particular row ID, correct? So I'm counting it. Here, should a filter make any, have any impact on this? Do you think a filter should have any impact on this? It shouldn't, isn't it? So in this particular thing, it has got, so no matter what is the filter or the slicer, nothing should affect this particular measure, isn't it? This is a measure, correct? So we basically want a way in which we will not make the filter to affect what is written here. That is why you can see we are using this particular function calculate. Am I making sense? So how does calculate work? We basically are going to refer to the table and the corresponding columns here. So this means that if I want a filter to have an effect on this, we have to basically use the filtered table. So the filter has to be inside this particular measure, inside this calculate. Only then it is going to allow that filter to work. Am I making sense now how calculate works? Yeah, Redmi, is it clear? Is this clear to everyone? Anyone else having the same question? I can repeat this again. Similarly, let's look at another. So we had returned orders. Can you see this? Here again, you can see what is returned orders. It is a distinct count of that other table. No filter or slice or year should have any difference, isn't it? Am I making sense? Yes. Okay. So that's why we are using calculate. Today, we are actually going to learn how we can pass filter or have some filters to work inside calculate. That is what we are going to learn today. Okay? Clear? Everyone making sense? Okay, anyone else having any query, please ask before we go into today's thing, because we need to be clear with what we did yesterday for us to be clear about today, isn't it? Anyone else having any query? No. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead then. Okay. Okay. So yesterday we have done these things. We have basically understood the star schema, right? Then we created calculated columns. We have created a lot of measures. We have created our we have created measures which are not affected by filters or slicers, right? Using calculate, correct? Today we are actually going to do intermediate and advanced DAX, and we'll actually attempt to create a dashboard for this data set. Okay. Okay. So now let's understand. We were just talking, right? We were talking about how calculate works. So that means that inside calculate, I have to basically send a subset of the table, or I have to send the filter inside calculate. Can you see here? Last line. So like this, I have to do. How can I do that? So there is a particular DAX expression called as filter. So what does filter do? Filter basically creates a temporary table. Am I making sense, everyone? What filter does? Clear? Okay, so let's now create a filter. Okay. So how we will create a filter? So let me put this here. We will first create a filter, then we will go to our calculate and try that also. Okay. So let me first write this. So this is going to be the filter that we are going to use. Okay. So let's go to our Power BI, right? So we go to order sheet. We create a new measure. Even filter is a measure. Okay. So okay. So we're gonna do this. Let's see what is it. Just a minute. Huh? Okay, so let's do this. We'll try it once more. Okay. We'll remove this. So let's create a new table. Okay. So we'll create a new table in order sheet, which will have this filter. Okay. Okay, can you now see, guys, what this is? Can you see all of this? Am I making sense, everyone? So what was the error I did? I basically tried to create a measure which is a scalar, because it basically has either a text or it has basically an expression, right? It has some values, correct? But here, what we have done, we basically have created a filter. Has everyone done this? So basically, let me paste this again so that you can do it. We are creating a filter here. So try this, guys. So what we are going to do, you basically go to table tools, okay, create a new table and you copy this formula. Can you now see how many are there? There are 1393 rows only. Can you see that? So overall, there were some 9,000 plus rows, no? 9,500 plus rows, out of which 1393 rows have got a discount rate. So you can see, we basically, what did we do? We have created a sub table where you can see the discount rates are, how do I understand what is the discount? You can see it is not 0. It's not 20%, it's 30% or above. Can you see that? Everyone? Yes? Okay, so how much you, suppose I do this as equal to, now you see we have got 5,550 rows, correct? So this is the high discount table. It has all the things which are same as, all the columns are same as the order table. Order table you can see has got 9,994 rows. Okay. Now high discount table, let's say it is greater than 20% discount, right? So you can see now it is having, so the number of rows which are having a discount of more than 20% is 1393. Can you see this, guys? Everyone? Is the concept of filter clear now? What this filter is going to do, is it clear? No, see, this is a measure, isn't it? So I'll show you one, I'll just show you something. Huh? Now we have got this order sheet, no? Correct? So if you go here, here you can see measures also, right? These are all measures. Now, if I go to orders and I basically check, so I go here to home and I do Power Query, okay? You cannot see measures, right? Similarly, let's see what are the tables we can see. Can you see the table that we created? Is it visible here? No, right? Am I making sense, everyone? What is a measure? Measure is never saved as a table or a query, correct? Am I making sense? Measure is basically an expression. It might have basically an expression and some filters, okay? And it is always going to be calculated once we call that particular expression, okay? So it will never be saved. Similarly, you go to order sheet. If you remember, I think we created some calculated columns and all, right? Are they visible here? See, you remember we have created some calculated columns, some flags and all we created, right? Is it visible? It's not visible, isn't it? Am I making sense to you? Everyone? Yes? So measures are never saved in the table. As a result, what happens? It is not going to basically bloat the table. So the whole idea of analytics is that we basically store data across tables as required, okay, in such a way that it will be dynamic, it will be fast, and we will get the results. But if I keep on adding columns, the table will become bloated, right? That means it is going to use more RAM, it is going to use more space also, storage space also, and then it is not going to perform. Clear? Is this clear to everyone? So you can see, can you see that new table or filter that we created? Is it there? It's not there, right? Is it now clear? Yeah? Okay. So, right. So we have done the filter. Now we are going to, what we will do? We have created that filter. Now let's put this filter inside calculate. So I basically want to know that what is the total sales which is having very high discount. I know that it is some 1,300 and odd different rows, but I don't know whether this high discount has been given on high price or what is the total sales, right? Whether I'm making profit, I want to know all that. So for that, let's create this particular function, okay, which is called high discount sales. This is a measure, yes. So we're gonna do this. How we will do? I have put the formula for you. Go to order sheet. Now we will create a measure, okay. Now let's paste our formula. So you can see what we are doing. You remember this filter was the table that we created as high discount table. You can see I am passing this table inside this calculate. So what I am doing, I am saying calculate total sales from this table. What was total sales? If you remember, total sales was also a measure, isn't it? Wasn't total sales a measure? How do we know? We have it here, right? So we have total sales here, right? Okay, so let's try this. So do we have high discount sales now? So you can see I have created a measure. So how do I find out whether it's there or not? I come here. You can see I have a total sales. Okay, let's remove these. Okay, so now let's create high discount sales. Yeah. So you can see this is my total sale and this is high discount sale, right? Now let us see whether so let's select all the regions. Okay. And we can also okay, so let's create this order date. So we have the hierarchy, right? So we have the year. Okay, fine. So you can see I have put a year now, right? So I've converted this also into a slicer now, okay? Is it visible, everyone? So I can select 2015, 2016, 2017, yeah? And I can select Central, East, South. I've selected 3 regions, 2017, okay? So can you see what has happened now? Can you see that the slicers are working, right? But how is it working? It is basically, you can see that this discount sale, that subset, right? That on that this filter is working. It is not working on the whole sales table. Am I making sense now? Everyone, are you following? How calculate and filter is working? Is it clear? Do I have to repeat? Is it clear to everyone? Is everyone getting this? Anyone who is lost, please tell me so that we can redo this. This is clear to everyone? Yes? Okay. Suppose, let's say, I want to, let's create another filter. Okay. Now, I basically want to calculate how many customers are high value customers. Okay. So let's understand how we will go about creating a filter. Okay. Suppose my question is, I want to understand how many of my customers are high value customers. Okay. So who is a high value customer? That means I will have to quantify these customers who are having some kind of sales, right? So basically, these would be customers who are having high sales. So we can basically put some kind of number to it, correct? So let's say it is 5,000. So what I will do, so let's first understand a filter for these high value customers. Then we will use calculate because I want to calculate distinctly who are these customers, right? So let's again go about the same process. So we will first create a table, and this is the table of customers who are having total sales greater than 5,000. Okay. So let's go about doing that. So we come to this table view or the data view, right? So we come to this data view. So let's come to order sheet. Sorry. We basically create a new table. So we have high value customers table, okay, equal to, we are going to put this now, okay. Okay. Can you see, guys, what it has given me? So I have basically filtered from this order sheet, okay, all the customer IDs who are having total sales of greater than 5,000. Can you see that, everyone? How this is different? In high discount table, what did we do? We basically got everything. So you can see, I got the complete order sheet, right? What was the criteria of what order sheet will be displayed? That is in the second column, right? Here you can see I put the same whole table. So that means all the columns. And I gave a criteria. This time you can see I am basically filtering only one particular column, which is the customer ID, right? You can see it's the customer ID. So there was a typo. So I'm going to share the updated one so that you can use this for the table. Okay. So use this. This is the high value customer. Okay. So instead of now having, so I basically want the values, right? I basically am taking the values from that and putting it. This is not same as the values in Excel. Okay. Am I making sense? Am I making sense, everyone? Has everyone seen what is the outcome of this particular thing? Yes. Okay. Also, let's look at this once more. Can you see this? Suppose you basically look at this. Can you see any of the customer IDs are repeated? Do you think any of them are repeated? So how many? There are 117 rows, right? Okay. Suppose let's create another table where we will remove these values. Okay. So let's see what is going to happen. So let's create another new table. Here we will remove the values. Okay. Okay, I'm going to remove the values now and we will just see what is going to happen. Okay. It's showing me an error, isn't it? Yeah. Is it now clear what happened, guys? It contains many values. So there was no aggregation. So it didn't know what to do. So it's showing me an error. Is the concept of values clear now? Everyone making sense? Yes? Okay. All right. Now, you can now see that I have got this table where I have got all these. You can actually see I have got these unique IDs. I only have 117 rows. Okay. So now I can simply do a distinct count, isn't it? Can I do that? Yes. So now I'm going to create a measure which is only going to calculate the distinct count. Okay. So let's do that. So we come to order sheet, new measure. Okay. I'm gonna copy this. So here you can see what we have done. Oh, sorry. Okay. So you can see that I have got a typo here. Okay. You can see I've got high value customers, right? So let me now copy this so that you can also do this. Okay. So now we can go here and we can check. What are we going to check? We will get the high value customers. Okay. Where is it? It's here. Can you see there are just 11 high value customers? Okay, so let's change. Let's also select West. So you can see now I've got 12 high value customer and so only take West. There are 12, right? You can see I take 3 regions. There are 79, right? And I only take 2017. You can see there are 15 customers. Can you see this now? Guys, how it is working? Is it making sense to everyone? Okay, suppose now we want to talk about, so is the concept of calculate and filter, how it works with each other clear to everyone? Yes? Anyone having any questions, query on this? Let me know. Is there anyone who has questions or query on this? No? Okay. Now let's create now a scenario where I actually want a KPI which is total sales. Okay. No matter what filter I'm going to put, I just want total sales. Is it possible for us to currently do that? No, right? So for that, we are going to use a particular measure. Okay, in the measure, we will use this particular function called all. Okay, that means what? basically, no matter what is my filter, this will always have, one value only. So let's see how it works. Suppose I have total sales here. Okay. Let's create a total sale, which is going to give me all the sales for all the years. Okay. No matter what is the filter, it should be unaffected. Okay. That's my goal. Let's create something like that using the function all. Okay. So I'm going to use this. So you can see I've created a measure called total sales overall. It is going to be total sales, comma, all order sheet. Okay. So it will not consider any kind of filter. Okay. So let's see how it works. So I have done this, right? I come here. So let's remove this. So instead of high value discount, I'm going to go to this one. Okay. So can you see, no matter what is my selection, can you see this does not change at all? Can you see this, guys? So this is nothing but no filter. Let's see whether what I'm saying is correct. So I've selected all the regions. I will select all the years. Can you see now it's the same? So you're having one total sales where every filter and every slicer works, right? You consider this total sales overall, no filter or no slicer ever works on it. So I took East and I'm taking 2015. Can you see? This is always the correct number. Am I making sense, everyone? Is it clear? So it is possible for us to ensure that no filter is going to have any effect. Why do we need that? Sometimes when we are doing some KPIs, we will have to do this. Yes, when I use all, there is no filter. Let's do another example. Suppose I want to have another kind of, I want no filters on products. I can never put a filter on product. I want filters to be on anything else. Okay. If that is the case, what I will do, I have to basically create a measure which will have a filter on products. Okay. So let's do that. So we do this, guys. Okay. So let's come back to this dashboard. So now I basically need to create some kind of filter. Okay. So what we are basically saying is you can never put a filter on any kind of product. Okay. That's what we are saying. So you can see I now have a selection based on, you can see subcategory. So you guys can see, right? As I am also doing this, I am selecting different ways in which I can have a selection, right? So here, let's remove this total sales. So what was the name of what we created? Sorry. Sales percentage. Okay. So can you now see as I'm selecting this, right? What did we do now, guys? Look at the formula. So you can see I am dividing total sales and I'm calculating what? Total sales and all of products, right? As I'm selecting these products, what is happening? You can see it is showing me how this product, right? This subcategory, what percentage of sale it is to total sales. Can you see this, guys? How this works? Or maybe we can create another measure. So I'm not dividing anything. I'm just going to calculate, okay? Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so now you can see, guys, this. I've got sales of subcategory. So let's select. Can you see this, guys? So everything else is going to have an effect. Okay. But if I'm selecting this different subcategory, that filter is not having an effect. Can you see this? Am I making sense, everyone? Is it clear how all works? Yeah. Whenever you use all, it means it will not put a filter on that basis, that particular table. Yes? Is it clear? Whereas you can see total sales is changing, right? This will not change. Okay, clear? Everyone? So here I can now find by, if I put subcategories, this is changing. See this? This will never change. Clear? Anyone having any questions, doubts? How all works? Is it clear? Okay, so now it's 7:55. We will take a 10-minute break, okay? Okay, are we all back here, guys? You're all back? So now we understood how to use filters inside Calculate and how to make a particular measure to not take any filters with respect to any of one dimension or one table, right? Making sense? Anyone having any questions, queries? Okay, so let's say I want to now create a filter which will not work on two different tables. Okay, then also I can use all. Can we learn how to do that? Yeah, so let's do that. So here we have an example where you find that this particular sales measure, okay, it will not take any filter with respect to any column in this particular table because I've said all of products. That means filters cannot be given on this. Okay, suppose I want to get sales of some which is going to apply not only on products but also on, let's say, dates. Okay, okay, so let's try that. So we go here. So we're gonna have another measure. Let's change this. So what we will do, so it's no filter based on customers on products. Okay. So what I will do, I will basically pass this 2 times. Okay. So my second filter will be what? Customers. Got it? So now let's check this. Okay. You can see there is no issue. I'm gonna just share it with you so that okay. So now let's check it here. So here, instead of having this guy, let's put so there is no filter of customers or products, right? So let's change this to category. Subcategory. Okay. And I will also have another filter here. Where I go to customers and I basically take segments. Okay. So now you see that total sales like this, right? So I select furniture. So you can see here, guys, I only take corporate. So can you see this, guys? How different this is? Or I only take. So what has happened, guys? You can see this is my total filter. Right? Can you see 2017? I take all of that. So if I select all of them, right? So can you see this has no effect on this particular thing, category or segment? Is it clear to everyone how it works? Can you see how all works, guys? Are you now clear about how it works? Yes? Okay. Suppose I don't want to prevent a table to have a filter. I want to do the other way around. Okay. I will only allow one filter of a table, suppose. Okay. Then what I will do? I will use this particular expression called all except. Okay. So let's understand how it works. Okay. Am I making sense? Everyone, are you there with me? Are you following? Is there anyone who's not following? Am I audible? Okay, so let's come to order sheet. We'll create a new measure. Now we did exemption, right? Now we will not do exemption. We are gonna do allow filters only from that. Okay. So now what we have to do? So let's just make okay. So I just have to say, so I'll remove divide. We just use calculate, okay? And we will say all except, okay, products. Okay. Okay. So we've done this. Okay. So let's see how it works. Now we are going to select this particular one. Total sales. Yeah. Can you now see, guys, how this is working? I am explicitly putting this filter from the segment, this category, and this, sorry, and the subcategory. Is it clear, everyone? Yeah. So how we can use this? Okay, we are allowing one filter only. How we can use it? So let's try this. We can basically try to get some kind of measure which would actually have a filter only on region. I can find total sales only by region, correct? So let's do that. So I'm creating a new measure. So we will just, so let's do sales by regions, okay? So we will not do any divide. We are just going to use calculate, okay? So have we got this sales by region? Okay, we got that. So let's come here. So we'll go here and we're going to select sales by region, okay? So let's go here and select regions. So can you see here, guys, this particular thing has also changed, right? Oh, we already have. Can you see how this is working, guys? Making sense? Can you see the year is not having any effect here? Is it clear? Am I making sense, everyone? So no other filter will work except for the region filter, which is what we have done, correct? Clear how this works? So no other filter will work except for this filter on region. Okay, clear? So is the difference clear to you, everyone? Okay. So we have done this also, right? How many of you are now clear of the different things we have learned? We have learned what are the DAX functions. We have learned calculated columns. Then we have learned measures. So within measures, we know how to use calculate, how to use divide, how to basically restrict filters, right? We can basically use a filter, put our conditions inside that filter, and we will use it inside calculate. Okay, correct? Then we can also use exemptions. So when you are using all, it basically means that these inside all, whatever you are putting, they will not apply as filters. If you use all except, then only those which you are putting inside those columns will act as filters. Nothing else will work. Is this clear, everyone, till now? Anyone having any questions or queries on these concepts? No? Very clear? Yes? Okay. So now we are going to learn a very interesting concept. The concept is basically of how to manipulate dates. We can also create measures with dates. It actually is quite advanced and you will get brownie points if you pass these questions in interviews. Okay. It is basically using functions like, year on year, or what was the sales year to date, right? So what does that mean? If suppose the latest data is for March, okay, for the whole year, then year to date will be January, February, March. I will take all the dates or all the values. I will take a sum of it, okay? That is year to date. So we can create all of that, but we need to have a slight difference in our schema. What is the schema we'll have to do? So you can see here, there are some tables we created, right? Here. You can see it is visible here, but it is not visible when we look at our this thing, okay? So for doing time intelligence, we have to merge first these two tables, order sheet and dates. How we can do that, guys? How can we do merge? We have learned this, no? The last class, some classes ago. How we can do merge of queries in Power BI? Where do we have to go for that? Yes, very good. We have to go to Power Query. Very good. Yes. So very, very good. For that, we will go to data view, go to home, okay? Press Power Query. Very good. Now Power Query will open, right? So here you can see there are merge queries, right? So you have to press this merge query. It will ask you which are the tables that you want to merge, okay? So ideally, you should press it on the table that you want to merge, one of them, okay? Then you say merge queries. Okay, so this particular table will open, like you can see. Now you select our dates table, okay? Now we have to select the order ID and we will select the left outer. Can you see this? So everything from the first and the matching ones from the second, okay? Then you say okay. Okay, once you say okay, what will happen? You will get something like this. So here you will select what all you want to do. So we need order ID, we need ship date. Sorry, order date and ship date. No, we don't need order ID. We want order date and ship date. So, and ship mode. Okay, please select this and say okay. So here you can see I have already got order date, ship mode, right? Clear, everyone? Making sense? So Usman, recorded sessions are available in LMS. So our humble request is please register on LMS and access the recordings. Okay. Am I making sense, Usman? Everyone done this? So I wanted you to merge this order sheet and this dates. Okay. And then you say close and apply. You have to say close and apply. Okay. Now you come to the data sheet. You will get this. Okay. So Rachel, we are not currently providing the PPTs, but in the recordings you can see the PPTs, right? Because most of the time we have not used PPTs. We have only used Excel and PowerPoint, and sometimes we have used those PowerPoint slides. If you want, we will provide it, no issues, okay? Does that satisfy you? Okay. So you have got this. So why we have done this is we want to create this time intelligence, correct? So we are going to create a new table. So you can go here and you can click this thing called new table. So can you see there is a new table that's gonna come? So here we are actually going to create a table. Okay. So I am not going to create it manually. I'm going to use DAX. Okay. So this would be what it will be. So let me explain what this is. So this is a table date. It will have these columns, which is going to be, I'm going to first access my order sheet. In that I have having order date, right? So you can see that I have order date now on my order sheet, correct? Right. So you can see these columns are there. Oh, okay. So I think it is orders date or something. You can see that. So let's see. You can see this. You can see this, no? So we have to select this. Okay. So we'll get something like this. Similarly, same thing again. Yeah. Then what are we giving after that from calendar? Basically, we are creating a calendar. It will have continuous dates from the minimum date which is available in this table to the maximum date which is available in the table. Okay, it's going to do a min and a max. You can see we are doing it. So it will take the smallest date and the upper date, and it's going to generate every value between them, right? Including the min and max. Okay. The other things which we are putting is the format. What is the format? We are going to take the year. So from the date which we are going to generate now, it will take the year. Then what else? It is going to be month. So MMM means it is going to display it as Jan means JAN. Feb means FEB. So this is the format which we are giving. Month number. So again from the date, it will take the month. So month number will be what? 1, 2, 3, like that it will take. Then quarter. So the quarter will be Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. So we are formatting it like this. Is it clear? So let's generate this, guys. I'm going to just share this with you. Okay. So I want you to just paste it here. So if you do it, you will automatically get something like this. Can you see this? Did everyone get this? Everyone has got this, done this? Yes, very good. Okay. Now what do you do? You come here, come to this model view, everyone. You can see this date is there, correct? You have to press on the three dots, okay? Right click it and you have to press this, mark as date table. Okay. Once you do it, it will ask, what should I take as a date column? So you have to select date, okay? And then you say save. Please tell me once you are done, everyone. Everyone done? Please share a thumbs up or something to indicate that you are done so that we'll go to the next step, guys. Now, we will create a relationship between this order sheet and this date table. How we will do? So, you can see dates dot order date. So, we have to basically drag it and drop it on date. Okay? And you can see it will be a many to one kind of relationship. Yes? Then you have to say save. So please let me know once this is done, everyone. So we are creating a relationship between this order date and this date. Okay. Please share a thumbs up once you are done, guys, so that we will go to the next step. So how many of you have created this relationship? Is it done, everyone? Okay. So I'm going to give you guys a couple of minutes. So this is how this should look. They are related using dates dot order date and date. Everyone done? Please share a thumbs up if everyone has done this. This is complete. Okay. What about the rest? There are some 195 students, right? Oh, sorry. There are some, okay. So we'll go to the next step, everyone. All right. So now what we have to do, we will create time intelligence measures, right? So let's try it. Now we are all set, okay? So the first measure we are going to do is sales year to date. So we will try that. So we come to order sheet, say new measure. Okay. So this is the first measure we are now going to create. So now let's check what it is. So can you see year to date, only the latest one is available. The previous ones it's not showing, right? Can you see this, guys? Only the latest one is available, correct? Yes? Can everyone see this? Is it clear how it works? So now I want to get the last year also. So let's calculate that. So again, what we do, we go to this. We create a new measure. I'm going to share this with you guys. So let's go to this dashboard. So now you get sales last year. Can you now see? Total sales is basically just showing me the selection. But look at this last year. Can you see? It does not show me the sales for the latest period. That is only shown in sales YTD. But whenever I press the last year, can you see where it is coming? Am I making sense, everyone? How this is working? So what happens if I just remove this? Can you see? It is showing the latest period here, but all the others have been shown here. Am I making sense, everyone? So you can see this is another slicer, right? Let's get back our slicer. Okay, is it clear everyone how it has worked? How many of you are with me? How many of you are lost? Is it clear what we have done? Okay, clear? Okay, now let's create another time function which is growth. Generally, it's very imperative whenever you see data like this, we have to create growth, right? So how we will calculate it? So let's try that. So again, we go here. We go to order sheet. Create a new measure. Okay. So now let's select. So we don't select anything. Okay. So we select here instead of last two, we get the growth. Yeah, can you see this, guys? Is this clear to everyone? Everyone following me? Yes. I've shared the formula, right? Sorry, let me share the formula. Okay, this is the formula. Clear, everyone? How we will work with different time? Similarly, you can roll time calendar also. Okay. So why we can roll? So generally, you will find that different months are having 1 day more or 2 days less or things like that, right? So in this case, then what we can do? We can smoothen it. So rather than looking at month on month, we can basically take total of 3 months or 4 months. So like that, we can do rolling also. So this is all called as time intelligence. Okay, clear? So we will do another very interesting concept, which is called as ranking. Okay, we will do product ranking. So for this, we are going to use, just like calculate, we will use something called as rank X. Okay, so once we use rank X, what it will do, it will give a rank. So it will take the column which you are going to specify. It will take a column. Okay, and then you have to say on what basis I'm going to rank. Okay, whether I am going to rank it in ascending order or descending order. Okay, so this will be the Okay, let's first do that. So let's write a new measure. This is the rank. Okay. So let's understand how it looks like. So let's take a table. And now we will put the rank here. So not table actually. So let's put a multi-row card. Okay. So now let's put the rank. So basically, it's very difficult to see this, right? So let's basically write something so that we will understand how it works. So now basis this rank, which is available in the different tables. Okay. Let's try to understand how we can get the top ranks of people. Okay. So I want the top customers or the top ranking products. Let us get the top 10 products based on this ranking. Okay. So now I will write something like this. Okay, I already have got a measure called product rank, isn't it? So let's go and create a new measure. So this will be the top 10 product ranks. Okay. So now let's understand how we can see this. So you can see it is saying what is the top 10 product sales. Can you see this, guys? This was the formula we applied, right? So only for the top 10 products, I've got the sales. Yes? Is it clear, everyone, how it works? Similarly, I can change it to 5 also if you want, or 100 also if you want. So we can do that also. So now you see this would have changed. So this is 100 products, not 10 products, right? Okay, clear? Am I making sense how it works? Everyone? So it's 8:15. So tomorrow we will be creating a dashboard. And on Friday, we will take a Netflix data and we'll be creating another dashboard for that. Okay. So, okay, I will share the formulas of what we have done before we leave. But are these concepts clear now, guys? Product rank. So this is the formula for product rank. And this was the we did another top 10 sales, no? Of the top products. Okay, how many of you are following me? Is it clear? Are we making sense? Yes? Okay, anyone having any questions, query? Do you want me to repeat any concepts on DAX? We have done quite a bit on DAX. Do you now feel confident about using DAX, guys? Okay. Anyone having any questions, queries? So our goal is that tomorrow we are going to create that same dashboard which we created in Excel in Power BI, okay? For regional purpose, okay? So that's our goal, all right? Amar, do you want to add anything to it? We will end the session here today because it's too late for us to start with dashboards. Yeah. Yeah, Amar?
Yes, ma'am, nothing from my side, so we can end.
So we'll be ending the session here, guys, okay? See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Yeah, sure. I will share the modified BI file on LMS. Okay, sure.